What is up, guys? Hello and welcome. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. And if you couldn't have guessed from the fire truck in the background, today we're going to be talking about Firefighter. Step one for doing Firefighter is first you need to go to the job changer and change your job to Firefighter. Then once you do that, you will need to go to any of the car dealerships and buy a fire truck, or you can even just use one of these that spawns. They spawn at the fire stations most of the time. You'll find one or two there, and you can use them. You do not have to own your own fire truck. So then you will go to your designated fire station. Starting off, you'll be right over here. It's right in here. It's in Paleto Bay. That is the beginning fire station, and you will have a little circle on the map. Just walk into it, press E, and you will go on duty, and you'll see I'm available and that the water tank in my truck has 1,000 of 1,000 water. And now we just wait for a fire to happen and for us to get a call out. Okay, there we go. So actually didn't take very long. It was basically right after I said that. We got a call for a fire. As you see in the bottom left, reports of sighting of a multi-vehicle fire. Respond to Callahan Bridge. And then now you just follow the GPS. Whenever you're in Liberty City, it's not great. It doesn't cover it very well. You can sort of understand where you need to go. Okay, yep. You see it right there. There's the fire. So then you just pull up to it, and you can either spray it like that with the truck, or you can get out and use the fire extinguisher and put it out by hand. Just be aware that if you are doing it by hand, that can happen. So that can happen, which obviously is not good. And right here you can sort of see there's fire is very hidden, so you have to be very careful and not catch yourself on fire. And another thing that I should mention, whenever you are in the starting area, at least that's all as far as I know right now, I'm not super high leveled. Whenever it is in the wilderness, it can catch the brush on fire. And whenever that is the case, what you need to do is just give it a little bit and the fire will go out, and you can see, and like it'll go out on its own. So just keep that in mind. If you have a fire that's like spreading a bunch, just give it some time and it'll go out on its own. And since we are right next to one, you will see fire hydrants on the map. One happens to be right next to us. It shows up as a little yellow diamond with a fire hydrant on it. As you see, press space to refill the tank, and you can see that the tank is now refilled back up to 1,000. And then you just continue doing this. I actually need to get out of the area for it to give me my next job. And right there, as you see, I actually just leveled up. I got my XP, and I got paid 270k for that one stop, which is actually okay money considering that you can do a decent amount of these like in succession. It's pretty good money. So yeah, I think that is actually everything that I need to talk about as far as Firefighter. Of course, it will change a little bit based on your level, as in which station you are at, and the only thing that really changes is the location of the fires. So I think what I'm actually going to do now is become an aerial firefighter and show you how that works. So I will be right back. Okay, so the next step, or well, I guess the first step in becoming a airline or aircraft firefighter is to come here to the specialized job point for it. It is right here. It's at like the bottom of the map. If you know where the Merriweather facility is, that is what it is. It's right here. Just come here, walk into the circle, change into aerial firefighter, and then the next step, we are going to be heading over here to the aircraft shop. So I will see you guys when I get there. And while I am on the drive over there, I should probably go ahead and mention that to become an aerial firefighter, it requires level 20 firefighter and level 20 airline pilot. So you have to be both of those in order to become an aerial firefighter. Once you get that, you are able to do this. So just keep that in mind. Okay, here we are at the aircraft dealership. So just gotta walk into it, press enter, and down at the bottom you'll see water bombers. That is what we are looking for, and you can actually see it right here. The job requirement to buy this is firefighter and airline pilot level 20. Costs $2 million and can hold 1,000 liters of water. You just go ahead and purchase that. I already own it, so I do not need to do that. Then you just need to come over to the aircraft garage, go to planes, and right there it is, the 415 Super Scooper. That is the starting plane. And you do have to use air traffic control when doing this. I have videos on airline pilot and cargo pilot where I explain how that works. In this, it'll just sort of be, I'm just going to do it instead of explaining it. You can sort of see what I'm doing if you have not done it before. So okay, so there we go. It just came up. You see fire has been reported in the Tongva Hills area, and if you look on my mini map, you can see the little yellow diamonds with the fire in it. You can even see it on the mini map. It's actually in the vineyard. So just go ahead to the fire and I will be with you once I am a little closer. Okay, we are approaching the fire, and sooner or later you should see, okay, I see the first one. You can see the little circles on the ground down here. Those are what we need to spray. Just fly over it, press A on controller or space if you're using keyboard, and just fly over it and it will put out the fires. You saw them disappear on the map as I went through, and just sort of make a few passes and put the fire out. And I'm actually going to try my best to run out of water here so that I can show you how this works, or how it works to get new water. And once again, just fly over, press A or space to open up the water, and there we go. It just finished, and I got paid $610,000 for that. And you actually do not get airline pilot or firefighter level from this. I'm just including it in this video because it's related, but it does pay even better than normal firefighter does. So now we are going to go fill up our tank, and you can actually land in any body of water. It does not matter. You can land in the river, lakes, ocean, whatever. They will all work. Just be sure that you have the water hole open. As you see, mine is open on the bottom. It also says in the bottom right to close the hole. So all you got to do is just come to a landing in the water. And as long as you are in the water, it will fill up. As you see, it just filled up. Be sure to close the water hole before you take off, or else you will just shoot the water right back out. And there you go. That is how you do firefighter. And I believe that is actually everything that you need to know about doing aerial firefighter as well as firefighter. If you have any questions, be sure to leave those in the comments section, and I will answer them. Or if you have any topics that you want me to cover sooner rather than later, leave those down in the comments as well, and I will be sure to cover it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.